button, for example, in the child one. For now, I will only add a button. Click because this I will call query list. Okay. Remember that is in component child one. Okay, I will execute this to see the result. We'll check the result. Okay, local host. Here in the child one, here the button query to API. I will show the terminal. The terminal is here. Is nothing. I push the button. It says an error because it says the API is not found. Let me check the root.
Actually, this port number is different from that where your API is running. Just check your API.
The API is here, localhost, and then okay, because the controller, but
okay.
I need to
Got it.
send
You have
this.
to pass the URL.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Send save all. Read it. Okay. I cleared all the console. Pose the query API. How deleting the error was in the API. I can from here. Here the response status false. The message is from the API. The query was not correct. Technical message is the object reference not set to an instance of an object. Okay, this is the problem. I will check the API. What is the problem? I think the error is that I don't have the table name in the database. The problem is that we don't have this table in the database person table name. I will create this table in my database. I will create a table with two fields. For example, name. Here are ID and name. This is the primary key. And save all persons. I will add some person here. Number one is me. Etc. Okay. Well, we have three person. I want to consult the first one, the person number one, and it's all. Okay. Let me check if this works. Okay, delete all. And here is the API is running. In this API will be construct and select sentence for the SQL Server and then return the result. The result will be shown here. As you can see, is an object um, with three fields. For example, the status is true. It means the query was correct. The message says the query was correct. And the data is the object that you want to catch for display in your application. For example, this data is an array. This array had data fields, and in these fields is the information that you want to get from the API. In this case, I have the name of the person who had the ID number 1. For example, if I change this ID in my consult, for example, here we here an filter. If I change this by 2, for example, number 2, and save the information, it will display Mary in this case. Okay, I will check this, clear all the console, click the button. I will delete all of these breakpoints. And reading the information that the API return is the name of the Mary. Okay, or you can omit the filter. For example, here to get all the person's name. Okay, let me check this. Delete all. Click the button, and the result is on the right. Here, he say the right is 3 records. Okay, the number person 1, person 2, and person 3. Okay, next we can catch this object in a variable, into a variable to show in the HTML. For example, to do that, we need to implement a class with these 2 fields. Okay, for do that, I will open the other model, the data query, to implement that. For example, in this class, I will say we have 2 fields. For example, ID, type int is number, name of type string, implement the constructor, ID equals 0, this name equals empty. Okay, it's all. Next, in my child component, I declare a variable. As you can see, the variable is an array of this class. Okay, this is an array of object. I declare a variable, for example, right persons of type array of type data query module data query. Okay, equals empty. I import this class. Okay, so to pass the information to this variable, I will do in in this part. When I subscribe to my function, when the function responds, I will catch response here. And then I can pass the array person equals res dot data dash data. Okay. Why? Because if you can see in the console, the object return three fields: status, message, and data. Into data fields, there are an object called data. This data is an array. Okay. Then I call this data. Okay, this form. So I pass this variable to, or this response to my array persons variable. Then you can add um, in your HTML, you can display the information of your variable. To do that, we can add, or we can use an ng4 directive. For example, I can do this. For example, li ng4 let person of is my array. Okay. And then I will display here the name of the person. For example, person.id slash person name. Let me check this. I will clear here. The information will be displayed in the child1 component. Here are the information: John, Mary, and Peter, as you can see here. Okay, you got it?
Got it.
Can have. Oh, sorry. I think I missed. No questions, Perez. No question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Edgar, sir.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Bye. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.